Oh god, it's a quirky white woman with a ukulele. Hello everyone, I'm SP, and I love it when people don't apologize for the misdeeds. It's real eye-opening. You see, everyone makes mistakes once or twice, but a series of wrongdoings of this magnitude, followed by a non-apology video of just finger-pointing and manipulation, that's the part I love. The wool has been removed, and you really get to see who people are as they flail their way back to the boat lest they sink. And so that's what's going on with YouTube OG Colleen Ballinger, or Miranda Sings. I wanted to wait a couple of days to see if she would dig herself into a deeper hole, but I guess that's not happening because she already broke out the excavator on this one. So I guess I'll see what all the fuzz is about. Funny because it's like on one end of the spectrum, you got the OG Smosh making a comeback, but then on this side, it's like we got female Shane Dawson. So it's like a soul for a soul kind of thing. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. Colleen made an apology video that's just the worst thing ever. It really is. And so don't forget to like, subscribe, and wear some earplugs. Let's watch.
This is going to be a massive failure. This is going to be a
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right?
It doesn't matter. It's just entertaining. Excuse my language, but that's what she's starting with. She's victimizing herself this early. That was fast.
Okay, my apologies, Miss Girl.
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
So a couple buzzwords to look at here. Gossip, toxic, train even, and manipulation. Toxic. That's cool, calling your accusers toxic. Gossip, referring to allegations against you as simple gossip, really shows your character. Train, almost like people are bandwagoning here. You have millions of adoring fans, but the people who are defending the people who you wronged are bandwagoning. And then manipulation. If that first snippet was any indication of, how this video is going to go, we know who the manipulator is here.
Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past, 'cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
And that's the extent of Colleen defending herself here. She says there are gaps, there's no receipt of these gaps, we don't even get a, hey, this isn't true, this is what really happened. As if she could even get away with that. There's video evidence of you acting inappropriately with your underage fans, in addition to you trauma dumping on them as well, like they're your gal pals. Like it's kind of weird. Also, the magnitude of this situation is something to note here. These aren't allegations of you being, rude to a waiter or something. These are allegations of you being called a groomer or a predator. Drop the ukulele and take this seriously. And I swear to Bob, if Miranda makes a video about this.
Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
Well, that team was doing you a favor. I can just imagine her PR team right now. This is a nightmare. So she says she wants to talk about the facts and then proceeds to do absolutely none of that. It's honestly iconic.
If that's a veiled criticism about me, I won't hear it and I won't respond to it.
Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way.
Who says both can't be true? Sorry to interrupt. You were lying.
Where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, and there's a weird aunt there who keeps coming up to you and going like, hey girl, what's the tea? And you're like, ugh. That was me, but in group chats with my fans. It was weird.
She says it like it's a universally recognized bad thing, then immediately takes it back like it's not that bad. Well, this aunt isn't asking me for pictures of my dumper, and she's especially not doing it while I'm underage. So, talk about that.
There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years. others to see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
She said the word of the day, accountability. Get ready to see her take absolutely none of that. I mean, it's pretty obvious here. She's made herself out to be the victim already and pointed fingers at people. She called her alleged victims manipulators and her defenders bandwagoners. Goodness, this woman.
But that's not very interesting, is it?
Girl, bye.
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. You know, we should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh.
Talks about accountability, proceeds to not take accountability, and even expertly cuts herself off before she even has the chance to explain her actions. I'm disappointed in Colleen, even more because as someone who's been around the block for years, you'd think she knows how to handle YouTube drama. I think this is another matter of I'm too famous for normal people standards syndrome. I'm too famous for normal people standard syndrome is when celebrities like James Corden or Ellen DeGeneres get outed for being rude or huge assholes, and rather than, apologize and try to make things right, they point fingers, deflect, and then do nothing about anything. They just don't change at all. It's a fascination, an obsession, a sensation, if you will. It's something I will probably take a look at when I work on my PhD in my dissertation. No, for real, she clearly doesn't think she did anything wrong here. And so she's just kind of hoping this goes away. There's no defending her actions. And calling your alleged victims toxic gossip manipulators, what a well-rounded and adjusted person you've become. It doesn't appear she's learned anything from this situation, so should we even care? About her apology, I mean, obviously we should care about, Colleen being a disgustoid who, interacts inappropriately with fans and, even what I heard recently, sends used underwear to them. At least the song's a little catchy. Let's listen some more.
I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise. I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back. I'm sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song.
You said it, not me. We're done here. Well, this whole situation has been a total disaster, and can you believe people actually looked up to this YouTube predator? It's like finding out your favorite ice cream is actually mayonnaise. Expired mayonnaise. And you wanna know what's worse? This whole thing will probably get swept under the rug. Rich people don't really care what you think, so they don't really, again, have to abide by the rules. And she had a TV show shackled up with the people who let cuties slide, so she's sitting pretty, whether her reputation is over, whether her career is over or not, she still made her money. I don't want to show the rest of the apology because it's a lot of nothing but, finger pointing again, calling herself the victim, manipulating people, and calling everyone a liar who's using her for clout. Pure deception. It was so Californian, like she was saying, screw you normal people, I'm too famous to care what you think. What a joke. But hey, we can't let this slide. We need to hold her accountable for these accusations, whether they come out or not. I still think the way she's handling this is completely wrong. And so I'm crossing my fingers that the victims get what they need from this. And I'm also crossing my fingers that Colleen spares us a Miranda Sings follow-up. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.